how's it going, guys? It is MWT. Yeah, call timeout really quick. I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below and give this video a thumbs up. Kind of like pray to God that we reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Like, God, please. Thank you very much. Let's get into this video because I know I'm behind. We are 4 weeks in. Yeah, 4 weeks in here. The NBA recaps, day 28. So it's really interesting how we're doing this. Now, let's get on with the first game. And this is the one that I'm actually shocked about. The Knicks beat the Cavaliers 123-105 after they got blown out by the Cavs. And Steve Mills was basically talking about we are laying the groundwork to fire Coach Fizdale. And guess what? The Knicks won against those same Cavaliers. So make up your mind. Do you want to play or do you want to keep your kneecaps? So, Cleveland's main scorer was Kevin Porter Jr., actually. Really. This is first. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. For the New York Knicks, it was Julius Randle. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Matchup-wise, Cavs never led. It got so bad that they let the Knicks go up by 27 points 2 different times in the fourth quarter. That's how bad it got. Done. Not going to say anything else. Because we know how bad the Knicks are. We're going to move on to the next game. Brooklyn taking on the Indiana Pacers. Another blowout. Another 29-point blowout, man. Pacers win this game 115-86. 115-86, really? Really. I did pick the Pacers to make the playoffs. I picked them to be really good in the Eastern Conference. That's because I thought they'd still have their guy and Victor Oladipo at the beginning of the season. They still don't have him. He's in the G League practicing. Guess what? He's going to come back. He's going to be a killer. He's going to be a killer. Killer! Now, Indiana's main scorer, Aaron Holiday. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists. For Brooklyn, it was Spencer Dinwiddie. 28 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. I almost said 80. 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Yo, I got a question. Where is Kyrie Irving? Now, Brooklyn led by 8 points in the first quarter. It got to a point where the Pacers had a 41-point quarter to 17. Let me say it again. 41-17. This is the second time this season, and it's on back-to-backs, where a 41-point to 17 second quarter has happened. Denver did it, and now the Pacers have done it. It's ridiculous. Pacers led by 30 points at the end of the game, and they won the game by 29. So enough said. Enough said. It's ridiculous. Brooklyn's got to figure it out because I did pick them to make the playoffs as a 6 seed. And because that's why I think they should be a 6 seed again. You take a look at this Eastern Conference. They are only a 7 seed right now. I mean, I'd be okay if they were a 7 seed, but man, one of these teams is going to have to fall soon enough, right? Like Toronto, really? And I'm not being for real. I think Brooklyn will be a 7 seed, but I think the last 2 seeds are up for grabs this year in the Eastern Conference. Please let the Bulls be one of them. Now, the next game we got to go into is the Toronto Raptors taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The Raptors win 132-96. Another 36-point blowout. Another blowout, man. I'm getting tired of these blowouts. It's like, don't even watch the game. Just expect the good team to win. The good team to win. What am I saying? Charlotte's main scorer off the bench, Marvin Williams, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. For Toronto, it was OG Anunoby. 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Matchup-wise, the Hornets were only up by 3 points during the second quarter. They let the Toronto Raptors go up by 38 points in the fourth. That was the largest lead for them. And they still won the game by 34. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nothing. Mm-mm. Not saying nothing. Not saying nothing about it. This is ridiculous. Next game, Bucks taking on the Bulls in the United Center, and of course the Milwaukee Bucks win this game as I predicted. 115 to 101, the final score. Thanks to, of course, the big man, Giannis Antetokounmpo with 33 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, but 8 turnovers. He was 2 for 6 from the 3-point line. He develops that 3-point shot, he's going to be deadly. He's going to be deadly, man. And I'm just crying. I'm just crying, man. Now, Chicago's main scorer was off the bench, Daniel Gafford, with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. Matchup wise, the Bulls were up by 6 points in the second quarter. They were up by 2 points in the fourth quarter. They let the Bucks win the game by 14 points, and that was the largest lead for the Bucks. Just no, no. Sick and tired of seeing my Bulls get beat so badly. Can y'all fight? Can y'all play like the Wizards? Like actually play? Like care? Next game, Rockets beat the Trailblazers. Wow, almost said Pacers. Trailblazers 132 to 108. The final score. Portland's main scorer, C.J. McCollum. He had 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. For Houston, Mr. Stat Patter himself, James Harden 36 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Matchup wise, the Portland Trailblazers were up by 5 points in the first quarter. They let the Rockets go up by 28 points in the fourth quarter, and the Rockets won the game by 24? Really interesting when you think about it. Next game we got to cover. Dallas taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Dallas wins this game 117-110, the final score. And let me just say this. Doncic is an incredible player. I think Doncic is going to be an all-star this year. He definitely deserves to be an all-star. If he doesn't be an all-star, I'm going to basically mail letters to every single sports analyst and say, what are you not seeing from Luka Doncic? What, is he not a big name? Dude deserves to be in the All-Star game. He deserved to be in the All-Star game last year. It's ridiculous. Now, let me just spill this right here. DeMar DeRozan, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. That's not even the problem. Luka Doncic had his career high best game. This is the second player to ever record a 40-point triple-double. The second youngest. 42 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists, while having 5 turnovers. Still, a 40-point triple-double on 51.9% shooting. The only other player to do that, 3 and 6. So, matchup-wise, the Spurs never led. But the Mavericks were up by 18 points 5 different times in the first half, and they still won the game, even though they were trying to give the game to the Spurs. They still won the game by 7. So, figure it out, Spurs. I picked y'all to make the playoffs. Please make the playoffs. Now, Boston versus Phoenix is an interesting one because the Celtics won this game 99 to 85. It's interesting in the fact that the Suns were actually kind of exposed, but not really. Jason Tatum had 26 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. For Phoenix, Devin Booker led the way with 20 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. But that's the thing. Devin Booker's the only best player. The second best was Kelly Oubre Jr. He had only 15 points. Other than that, nobody was in double digits. This team got exposed. I'm surprised. The Suns were up by 7 points in the first quarter. They blew that and let the Celtics go up by 21 points in the fourth quarter. What is going on? Someone help me. Someone help me understand. This literally doesn't make sense. Next game, Minnesota taking on the Jazz. The Timberwolves win this game, 112 to 102. They won the game. The Timberwolves won the game against the Jazz, 112 to 102. And Minnesota's main scorer, Karl-Anthony Towns, 29 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Meanwhile, for Utah, it was Donovan Mitchell. Actually, no, it wasn't Donovan Mitchell. He only had 17 points. It was Bojan Bogdanovic with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Donovan Mitchell only scored 21.7% from the field. That's atrocious. That's atrocious. But I understand. He's trying his best out there. Because the Jazz were up by 7 points in the first quarter, and it was a back-and-forth battle. This is a back-and-forth battle, actually. There were 16 lead changes in this game. And then the Timberwolves went up by 13 points 3 different times in the fourth quarter and won the game by 10. So, that's about it. Well, that's not about it, actually. We got one more game? Yeah, a go-ahead three-pointer with 25.9 seconds left. Won the game for the Clippers. And guess who it was by? It was by Paul George. The man that chokes most of the time. Actually saved the game for the Clippers. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. OKC's main scorer, Chris Paul, of course, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. A nice 22, 4, 4, and 4. And for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell off the bench again, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Now, I think that for Sixth Man of the Year, Lou Williams or Montrezl Harrell. Honestly, if you want my opinion, I would pick Lou Williams, but I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked if Montrezl Harrell wins Sixth Man of the Year. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I would be surprised if it weren't one of those two players. These people are insane. Matchup-wise, it was pretty much back and forth again. 12 times they were tied in 10 lead changes. The Oklahoma City Thunder were up by 5 points 3 different times, all during the third quarter. And the Clippers were up by 6 points, like 3 different times in the first half and 1 time in the fourth quarter. But they were letting the Thunder come back from these small lead changes. But they still won the game by 2 points, 90 to 88. Y'all telling me that when I'm shocked when I'm seeing so far a halftime score of Boston 42 and Clippers 40, y'all think I'm shocked? This is surprising. I'm just waiting for the Houston game to end so I can probably do a recap tonight. But I'm not going to because I got one more Tuesday, November 19th coming up. Guess what? Subscribe down below. Subscribe to this channel down below and give this video a thumbs up, man. Because I'm just pouring out these videos, trying to catch this up. So, yeah, gravy train. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.